Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your love reading for September. Let's see what we have for you. I feel like your general reading kind of tapped on it a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, so instincts, sudden instincts. Yeah, you're starting to see something. Or you find something out, and yeah, you're trying to figure out. Yeah, you're trying to figure out if you're gonna be happy in this situation or not. That's what it looks like to me. I feel like you're going to try in your own way, Sagittarius. You're going to try what it is you can do with what energy you have left to do it with, honestly. I feel like you kept an open mind and let someone in because they could have been a soulmate or they could have been a person for you. So you tried your best to allow them in or give them a chance. And you were just allowing everything to grow sort of organically. And then you find something out. And you don't know if you can handle it or not. That's what I see. And you're trying to, you're figuring out in September if you can move on from it or if you can't. Like, if regardless of what has happened, you can keep moving forward. Yeah, I feel like everything was great at first. The feelings were great. The situation was going great. You didn't know if you were like head over heels or all into it, but you were giving yourself time to figure that out. And you felt as if it was growing, It could have been something. Something could have actually happened. Something could have actually grown there. You were making the best decisions and you felt like this person was making the right decisions. It feels very surface level, not like that, but like all from here when you met to like now, they were trying to make the right decisions. And that's what you were seeing. So I feel like it was all about taking your time. It was all about seeing where things were going to go. You were thinking you were going to marry this person or they were going to marry you, Um, but you weren't like jumping into anything. I feel like you understood that this was something new or a rekindlement and it needed its space. It needed its time. It needed its energy. I feel like you thoroughly understood that. But it feels as though something is coming up from the past that has not been resolved. Something about another person or something that caused a hitch, like a glitch in the relationship before. Something that they have not resolved is coming back up to be dealt with. And you don't know if you can handle it. So I don't feel like you're going off, Sagittarius. I feel like you're more going within to figure it out. Like, you just need to shut down. You need to move forward. You need to shut things off and close things up. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I feel like at the end of this, you decide that you really like this person and that means something to you. And you can't really dictate what happens in the past and when the past comes up. I feel like you need to take your time and decide if you can handle it or not. It may take you being in it to figure it out. But I feel like you're not ready to move on at this point from it. But also at the same time, you don't want to like invest too much in it as well. Okay. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's pull some cards. Yeah, there was a separation in the past. I feel like you weren't together and then you did get together. And it just seemed like it was the right time, the right energy coming towards you. You were ready. It looks like they were balanced. You may have met them at just like a random time, random energy, and you're like, okay, this looks pretty good, you know. I've healed, but I've healed from the past, you know, but we're still like two separate individuals. Let's see if we can come together. It just feels like the right time. So I feel like you were okay with that. You know, it felt like the right time. It felt like the right energy. Why not? Why not investigate these feelings and see what's going on here? Okay. um I feel like moving forward, you know, like there was no real focus. You didn't really have a focus of what it is that you wanted. No one is thinking, oh, we're going to be together, oh, we're getting married next week. No one's doing that right now. I feel like it's second or in the back. But it does feel like it has some sort of like enthusiasm about it in the future, like, oh, this could be good, right? um However, it does feel like at one point maybe there's a conversation or something about moving forward or about doing something new, and this person seems uninterested or distant. And it's bringing up, yeah, it's bringing up confusion, old feelings, not knowing what to do. There's a complication that gets involved here, and you don't feel as though you're as important as something else, that they should not have this, that they should not be connected to. It's like they should let something go, like another person or something from the past. But it feels like this thing has importance over you when you felt like things were going really well. So yeah, something comes in from this person's past that makes things really complicated for you all. And you don't know, it's like you can discuss it and talk about it, but there's too much involved in it for them just to make some sort of initial decision. But to you, it should be easy to just make that decision, but they can't make it. And it's a lingering discomfort for you moving forward. And I feel like you don't know if you can relive this or if you want to relive this or not. Yeah, you've been all about doing. So I'm going to say this, Sagittarius. In the past, you've been in situations and relationships that haven't grown, and you don't want to go through that again. Okay? That's not you. You're not going to, let's see what happens. You need some sort of focus, or you need to know that you're secure. You need to know that you're going in that direction. And I feel like right now, all you know is that you need fairness. This is what this tells me. All I know is right now I need someone to be fair. I need someone to be straightforward with me. I need someone who doesn't lie. I need honesty. And it feels like that honesty feels like it gets broken for you in September. And that's something really hard for you to to just move on from. You deserve and you expect a certain amount of attention. It's not like, oh, I want all of your attention. I feel like it's more of a realistic thing. Like, I want you to think about me when you make a decision or when something happens. You know, I want to be kind of in the forefront of this game. Um, but also, you know that you need a sense of not dependency, but a sense of loyalty from your partner or somebody that you're interested in. And their actions make you feel like they're not committed or they're not as focused as they should be, right? I do feel like this person is trying to work something out with a past partner or a past situation. But to you, it's not that you should be involved. I feel like you don't understand why they're trying to do it. To you, you cannot process why they would want to do that. It's like they're not making a healthy decision to you. You don't feel that way. So they may need to walk away, go somewhere, take some time apart to figure some things out. Yeah, it looks like they need to figure some things out so they can close out some sort of hard cycle in their life or something that was really complicated. And that leaves you like worried. Like, what the heck does this mean for me? And should I be respectful of this or should I not? Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like you're trying to decide if that's what's happening. This is like, is this really falling apart? Or are they really trying to let something go? Should I let it go? Should I wait? Should I not? Yeah, you don't know if you should be defensive or not. You feel too attacked by this. You feel like they didn't make the right choice. You feel like a victim here. Yeah, it's like they chose something else. Something else had more importance than you. Okay? Yeah. It feels like something else had more importance to you. It may have something to do with children, uh, child's father, or work, but it feels like something else had more importance to you. So let me give some advice. I'm curious. I'm going to use a different deck. That's why I stopped. Sorry. I should have said so. Okay, let's use the Wheel of the Year. Princess of Wands. Yeah. So this is something new. I think you need to understand though, Sagittarius, that this is fairly new, right? It's like a whole new venture, whole new person. I mean, no, not a whole new person, but a whole new venture, like all new territory type of thing. So you can't. It's like you can't really bring anything from the past, but you have some sort of expectancy of what should be happening here. You know, it's like you were really enthusiastic about something and you felt that, but it feels like this person isn't balancing things right, and that throws up a red flag to you. It feels as though they're not working with you. And honestly, if you feel that way, it's like what they're saying is you had hopes, okay? And they could have handled this a lot better. They could have. But this is how they chose to handle it. So if you cannot be on the same page, if you cannot see it how they see it, that is a problem in the future. Because it tells me that this is the type of decision. Yes, that is correct. This is the type of decisions that they make. This is how they handle conflict or when something comes up that they need to think about. And they expect you to kind of like be by their side and be okay with it. But I see that you don't like their sense of how they do things and how they work things out. So you have to understand from what I see here that this is how this person handles things. And you're starting to see that and decide if you can handle it or not, or if this is a route that you want to go in. Okay. No. And dreams. Yes. So sometimes we can be in love and sometimes everything can be honky-dory and butterflies and rainbows and all that wonderful mess. Sorry, I'm trying to get the reflect. Well, okay. It can be all those wonderful things that we want it to be. But sometimes we have to get a little bit, like we have to jump back into reality. Okay. That's what this tells me. So this is like jumping you back into reality of how things are going to be. It doesn't mean that you need to like let go of hope, but it's just like you need to see clearly what it is you're getting into. I see that you can't handle it. I see that you can't handle it. And I also see that they chose the wrong route. And you don't want to say, well, okay, well, we'll just, you want them to make better judgments. So it's one of those catch-22 things. I don't really have any advice. It's more that Spirit wants you to know, like, this is a thing that they do. So this is a thing they're going to keep doing, unfortunately. Can you deal with it? Can you not? It's one of those things. So Sagittarius, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.